Hey everyone! Today I've got a magical story lined up for you. One that takes us to a whimsical world filled with kindness and adventure. It's about a young man named Finn, who discovers something extraordinary that changes everything in his life. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the Mirror of Moonlit Dreams. Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by misty mountains and babbling rivers, there was this kind-hearted guy named Finn. He was loved by everyone for his gentle nature and his endless curiosity about the world around him. You know that feeling when you just can't wait to explore what's hidden around you? Well, that was Finn. He loved walking through the woods, collecting pebbles, shiny shells, and all sorts of trinkets that nature left behind. But little did he know that one day he was going to stumble upon something truly magical. One cool autumn afternoon, while wandering along the riverbank and enjoying the crisp air, Finn noticed a glimmer beneath the water. Curious, he kneeled down and dipped his hands into the chilly river. His fingers brushed against something smooth, round, and cold. With a gentle tug, he lifted it out of the water, and wow, what a sight! In his hands was a mirror unlike anything he had ever seen. The frame looked like silver vines twisted with tiny delicate leaves, and the surface, crystal clear, reflecting the essence of the river itself. But instead of seeing his own reflection, Finn caught sight of a mesmerizing forest bathed in soft moonlight, with all sorts of fantastical creatures darting between the trees. Then, out of nowhere, a tiny voice broke the silence. "Welcome, Finn." Surprised, Finn looked around for the source of the voice but found no one. It seemed to come from the mirror itself. Slightly nervous yet excited, he asked, Who are you?" That's when the image in the mirror shimmered and a small glowing figure appeared, a fairy with wings sparkling like stardust. "I am Lyra, guardian of the Mirror of Moonlit Dreams," she said, her smile warm and inviting. "This mirror has chosen you, Finn, for a very special journey." Finn's heart raced. He had heard tales of magical realms, but never thought they could be real. "What kind of journey?" he asked eagerly. Lyra explained, "A journey to find your truest self and to bring hope to those who need it. This mirror can show you worlds beyond your own, but only if you have a pure heart and a wish to help others. Would you like to enter?" Without a second thought, Finn nodded. Closing his eyes, he felt a rush of magic, and when he opened them again, he found himself in that enchanted forest he had seen in the mirror, surrounded by soft, silver moonlight. As he took in the beautiful scene, magical creatures gathered around him, squirrels with feathered tails, rabbits with shimmering fur, and birds singing the sweetest melodies you can imagine. They all looked at him, as if they had been waiting for his arrival. "Welcome, Finn," they cheered, creating a joyful chorus that echoed through the trees. Suddenly a wise old owl flew down, landing on his shoulder. "We are in need of your kindness and courage. The heartstone of our forest has lost its glow, and without it, the magic here will fade." Determined to help, Finn asked, "Where can I find the heartstone?" The owl pointed to a tall, twisted tree standing in the center of the forest, its branches bare and sad. At its base lay a small, dull stone, cracked and covered in dust. Finn could sense that this heartstone was in desperate need of help. As he approached, he noticed how sad it looked, almost like it had forgotten how to shine. Finn knelt beside it, feeling an overwhelming connection. He gently wiped away the dust and closed his eyes, thinking about all the moments in his life filled with joy, playing with friends, helping his neighbors, and discovering the beauty of nature. He poured those memories into the heartstone, hoping to bring it back to life. To his amazement, the stone began to shimmer faintly, then brighter and brighter, radiating a warm golden light. The animals cheered and the forest seemed to sigh in relief as colors returned to the trees. Flowers bloomed, and the streams sparkled like silver ribbons under the moonlight. Lyra appeared beside him, her wings twinkling like the stars above. "You have brought hope and light back to our world, Finn, and for that, the mirror has a gift for you." Finn glanced down at the mirror in his hand, curious about what would happen next. Its surface rippled, revealing another reflection, a glimpse of his village. But this time it looked different. There were smiles everywhere, people helping each other, and an overwhelming sense of unity and joy that had never seen before. "Take this vision with you, Finn," Lyra said gently. "Your world too can be filled with magic and kindness. Sometimes, all it takes is one person to show others how to care. Finn felt a warmth in his chest. He understood the true power of the mirror, and nodded. In the blink of an eye, Finn found himself back by the river, the enchanted forest fading behind him. But the mirror was still in his hands, a cherished piece of magic that he knew would remain in his heart forever. From that day on, Finn became a beacon of kindness and inspiration in his village. He boldly shared his story, encouraging others to treat one another with love and respect. And slowly but surely, the village began to change, growing brighter, as people learned to care for one another, just like in the mirror's vision. And every so often, when Finn looked into the mirror, he would see Lyra smiling back at him, a gentle reminder of the magic he had sparked in both their worlds. So what do you think? Isn't it amazing how one act of kindness can create such beautiful ripples? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this magical journey, don't forget to subscribe.